This is the L2C Media Network, and this ain't no diners, fins, and dives. This is Sports Final, presented by the L2C Media Network. I'm Yvonne Stuttgart, and now live from the Fred McLeod Sports Desk at the Tom O'Neill Studios here in Jackson. Here's your host, our own version of Guy Fieri. Or is it Fieri? Or is it Fueri? I don't know. Here's Steve. And hi there, everybody. Welcome to another spine-tingling edition of Why Is My Hair Like This? No, actually, it's, of course, a fun thing called... Let me just wiggle this in again. There we go. One more there. Welcome, everybody, to another fun-filled edition of the... I'm going to turn this down a bit. There we go. That way you can only hear just a little touch. Anyway, tonight... There we go. One more. There we go. All right. Tonight, on this very lucid broadcast, the latest sports news. And if we have time, we will bring you another fun-filled live reading. But right now, hold your horns and blow me down. It's time to ad-lib a little bit more. No, we're getting things set up here for the show, putting things in the order of their non-appearance. And sometime I hope my cat will say hi to you all, my camera cat Uno, behind the only camera we have here. And I want to wish get well to my good friends Yuki Tanaka and Chrissy Peterson. And Jay, if you're watching this, I understand if you don't want to do our podcast tomorrow. It is up to you, sir. Anyway, we have stalled and delayed long enough. Our sports is ready, and we hope so are you. Prayers and good vibes to both, Chrissy and Yuki. Okay, and before we get to the story of the day, oh boy, does that guy really know how to screw the pooch? But we'll get to that in a moment. But right now, we have got some scores to bring you, and our scores are, as always, presented to you by Caesar Sportsbook. Let's go now to our basketball segment, and we always start, well, we sometimes start with it, but we got to start with it today. It is the NBA, so leave us to proceed. The NBA, let's kill off the commercial. Thank you. Everything is final. Let's go to the board. Boston Celtics over the New Orleans Pelicans, 107-97. Dallas Mavericks over the Indiana Pacers, 132-105. Philadelphia 76ers over the Sacramento Kings, 103-101. Final that took not one, not two, but three overtimes to settle. Toronto Raptors took out the Miami Heat by a score of 124-120. Memphis Grizzlies over the Washington Wizards, 115-95. And the Golden State Warriors took out the Brooklyn Nets on a nationally televised game. That means ABC on ESPN, or is that ESPN on ABC? Hello, Dandelion. How you doing there, darling? All right. Let's see. We got it? Yeah, we're good. Okay. By the way, wanted to show you something, Dandelion. Long time ago, I went to Le Canada. I went to Windsor to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the CBC. Look what I got. Hopefully I'm showing this correctly. There it is. Yep. Okanagan, Canada. And of course, on the other side of Hockey Night in Canada, the CBC Sports. There we go. Pretty good. It's my lucky puck. And we're going to be talking pucks in just we're going to be talking pucks in just a few moments. Let's get finished with our basketball segment here, and let's go to the women. Yes, women's college basketball. And okay, come on, boys. All right, let me get to whoa. Let's get to the right one here. Thank you. Yes, we want to see all. There we are. Okay, let's go to the final scores for women's college basketball. Hey, good shot. Thank you. Again, Caesar Sportsbook brings you all these scores and some humor. And here we go. 18th ranked Oklahoma defeated 9th ranked Texas 65-63. We had 11th ranked Baylor over West Virginia 87-54. 13th ranked Iowa State 86, Texas Tech 65. 16th ranked BYU over San Francisco. I left my heart in San Francisco, but my pants I left in room 213. Sorry. Final score 99-58. And 25th ranked Kansas State over TCU 63-54. That's right. 63-54. And can we get over to the men? There we go. Here we go. We got the men's basketball scoreboard. Some games still going. Some games have ended. Either way, we're going to tell you all about it. Tell you all about it. Tell you how I feel right now. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. 7th ranked UCLA over Stanford, 66-43. Auburn, number 1 ranked. We know why. They are unbeatable. They are unstoppable. They're untruthable. Auburn beat Oklahoma 86-68. Number 2 ranked Gonzaga whipped Portland 104-72. 3rd ranked Arizona over Arizona State 67-56. Alabama over 4th ranked Baylor 87-78. 12th ranked Kentucky over 5th ranked Kansas 80-62. 7th ranked Houston over UCF 63-49. 9th ranked Duke over Louisville 74-65. 10th ranked Michigan State. What a way to start it. Michigan State clobbered Michigan 83-67. 13th ranked Texas Tech over Mississippi State 76-50. 14th ranked Villanova over St. John 73-62. 15th ranked USC 79-72 over California. 18th ranked Tennessee lost to Texas 52-51. TCU over 19th ranked LSU 77-68. 20th ranked UConn over DePaul 57-50. 21 ranked Xavier over Creighton 74-64. 23rd ranked Iowa State over Missouri 67-50. 24th ranked Illinois over Northwestern 59-56. And 25th ranked Davidson over LaSalle 77. Bing it! 69. That's right. Little 69 is fine, but a little mellow. Speaking of mellow, it's time to go to the G League. Then we'll go to our hockey segment, and then all hell will break loose. Why? Because we like to do things weird here on this program, if you haven't noticed. I am the Schnookums of sports. Anyway, let's do this properly. Let's bring you a little culture here on this here show. You know what? If I'm going to do horses, I might as well dress up the part. There we go. Howdy. Let's get you some sport here. Let's get you some that there G League sport there. It's Coming up one more. Nope, I don't want copy link. There we go. Thank you. Okay, folks, here we go. It was Grand Rapids Gold over the Cleveland Charge, 98-82. Long Island Nets over the Lakeland Magic, 123-121. The Fort Wayne Mad Ants over Windy City Bull. No, it was the other way around. My eyes have seen the glory. Windy City Bulls over the Fort Wayne Mad Ants, 104-102. Greensboro Swarm over the Wisconsin Herd, 115-108. We had the Birmingham Squadron take apart the Rio Grande Valley Vipers, 117. Is that the score there? Thank you. 117-116. South Bay Lakers over the Texas Legends, 117-100. And with 6:50 left to play in the fourth quarter, it is the Agua Caliente Clippers over the Oklahoma City Blue, 95-93. Okay, we can rock with that. In fact, we're going to rock more because it is time now to bring you some hockey scores that we hope y'all love to see. And we mean that wholeheartedly, don't we now? Yes, indeed. So we go from the hardwood to, as we like to call it, the synthetic fake ice of the of hockey. That's right. Learn to read the script of the intros. That's correct. So here we go. Second intermission, the Vancouver Canucks and the Calgary Flames, after two periods, can't decide who's going to score first. Therefore, they are tied at 0. Final scores, we got them, you want them. They include, of course, what they used to call the Molson Cup 3-star selection. We're just going to call the Coors and Coors Light, or Labatt, if you prefer. 3-star selection. Either way, they're 3 stars, and we get to do it. Read them off, that is. Like, for example, the Anaheim Mighty Ducks beat the Ottawa Senators 2-1, and the 3 stars are Gibson for Anaheim with 44 saves, Terry for Anaheim with 1 goal, and Ennis for Ottawa, 1 goal. In OT, it was Philadelphia Flyers over the Los Angeles Kings 4-3. Lawton for Philadelphia, 1 goal. Atkinson for Philadelphia, 2 goals and an assist. And Arvidsson for Los Angeles with 2 goals. Winnipeg Jets beat the St. Louis Blues by a score of 4-1. Connor for Winnipeg, 1 goal, 1 assist. Stastny for Winnipeg, 2 goals. And Tarasenko for St. Louis, 1 goal. And in overtime, it was the Florida Panthers over the San Jose Sharks by a score of 5-4. Bennett for Florida, 1 goal. Huberdeau for Florida, 1 goal, 1 assist. Dahlin for San Jose, 2 goals. More scores are coming in. The Edmonton Oilers, they defeated La Canadienne de Montreal by a score of 7-2. Hyman for Edmonton, 2 goals, 1 assist. Draisaitl for Edmonton, 2 goals. Nugent Hopkins, sounds like a rich fella. Sounds like one of those British hockey players. Nugent Hopkins, 1 goal, 1 assist for Edmonton. Finally, a shootout. That means they couldn't even decide it in overtime. The Vegas Golden Knights over the 2-time defending Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning 3-2. Colton for Tampa Bay had 1 goal. Howden for Vegas, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Lehner for Vegas had 27 saves. The Carolina, almost said Colorado. It's Carolina Hurricanes over the New Jersey Devils 2-1. Ranta for Carolina, 24 saves. Martinuk, Carolina, 1 goal. And Slavin, well, he's a mystery because they didn't put anything on him, so he got the 3rd star. The Maple Leafs met the Detroit Red Wings and properly introduced themselves. They beat them 7-4. Bunting for Toronto, 3 goals. Larkin for Detroit, 2 goals and an assist. And name Stinkoff and Namastinkov for Detroit, 1 goal, 1 assist. Buffalo Sabres took on the Arizona Gypsy Coyotes, almost like Cowboys. They took on the Arizona Gypsy Coyotes because after this season they'll be without a home, but they are looking for one in a college. Go figure. 3-1 was the final score. Sabres over Coyotes. Krebs for Buffalo, 1 goal, 1 assist. Tuck for Buffalo, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Gotisi here for Arizona, 1 goal. We only had one postponement in the NHL, and that was the Seattle Kraken and the New York Islanders due to, of course, what they call the COVID. So there you go. Happy landings on a chocolate star. All right, let's get you over to the hockey scores for college. And for that, oh, wowie. Let's take you to the men's division. Division 1A, I do believe. National Hockey League action. There we go. I put my hat up. That was nice, wasn't it? Yes, it were. Okay, let's bop again. Thank you. Okay, and we got some goodies here. Let's do them, shall we? We shallst. Air Force in the Atlantic Hockey Conference. Air Force over Army 3-2 in overtime. That's a final. Niagara over Mercyhurst 1-0. Regards to begin, they just start. I got to check a little something here. Thank you. By gosh, by golly. They are starting away late and $1 short. Okay, so fourth ranked Michigan and Wisconsin, they're getting ready to start, and that's a shock. 12th ranked Ohio State beat Penn State by a score of 6-0. 11th ranked Notre Dame over 10th ranked Minnesota 3-2. In the CCHA was 18th ranked Michigan Tech over Bemidji State 5-2. 20th ranked Northern Michigan over Lake Superior in overtime 2-1. Ferris State and Bowling Green in overtime 2-1. In Connecticut Ice, number 2 ranked Quinnipiac over Sacred Heart 3-2 in overtime final, and Connecticut over Yale 5-1. That too was a normal final. In the ECAC, Colgate smiled with a 2-1 victory over Dartmouth in overtime. St. Lawrence and Clarkson couldn't decide a winner in overtime, so they ended in a faux tie. 8th ranked Cornell did the same thing to Harvard, except their final score in overtime was 2-2. In the Mayor's Cup, Union over Rensselaer 2-0. In the NCHC, 16th ranked Omaha over Colorado College 3-2. 3rd ranked Western Michigan over 7th ranked Minnesota Duluth in overtime defeated. In overtime, Western Michigan, 3rd ranked, defeated 7th ranked Minnesota Duluth 3-2. 5th ranked Denver over Miami 4-2. 13th ranked North Dakota and 6th ranked St. Cloud couldn't decide a winner, so they ended up in a 3-3 tie. Non-conference action, top-ranked Minnesota State over Arizona State 5-3, and Alaska over Vermont 3-0. And there is your college scoreboard. Oops, pardon, I screw up there. Because, yes, women do play hockey. I thought I did the women's hockey. Did I? Oh, okay. Thank you guys for pointing that out. Okay, in the CHA, Penn State over Mercyhurst 3-1. Syracuse over Lindenwood 4-3. 10th ranked Dartmouth 4-2. 9th ranked Colgate smiled over Princeton 3-1. And St. Lawrence and 6th ranked Harvard were postponed. In the Mayor's Cup, Rensselaer over Union 2-0. In the New Ha Conference, both Franklin Pierce and St. Anselm and St. Michael and LIU were postponed due to COVID. In the WCHA was 3rd ranked Wisconsin over St. Cloud State 4-0. Bemidji State over St. Thomas 4-0. Number 2 ranked Minnesota over 3rd ranked Ohio State 5-3. And believe it or not, Fifth-ranked Minnesota Duluth over Minnesota State 5-3. Now we change over to our lovely thing we like to call minor league hockey. That's right. Let's go to the scores, minor league hockey, and here we go. Happy landings. And let's get to it. There seems to be a lot of them. So let's get going here. Right now, 16:50 in the third. It is Colorado Eagles over the Henderson Silver Knights 2-0. Final scores: Charlotte Checkers over Syracuse Crunch 6-1. Stockton Heat over the Ontario Reign 2-1. In overtime, it was the Tucson Roadrunners over the Bakersfield Condors 3-2. Excuse me. Abbotsford Canucks over the Manitoba Moose 4-3. Utica Comets over the Rochester Americans 4-2. Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins defeat the Cleveland Monsters 5-2. Lehigh Valley Phantoms over the Hartford Wolfpack 4-0. Hershey Bears over the Bridgeport Islanders 2-1. Iowa Wild over San Diego Gulls 6-1. Milwaukee Admirals over the Grand Rapids Griffins 5-0. Springfield Thunderbirds over the Providence Bruins by a score of 3-2. Final in overtime, Rockford Ice Hogs over the Chicago Wolves 1-0. Lavelle Rocket over the Texas Stars 3-2. That was the AHL. Let's go to the Big O, as in the Ontario Hockey League. And wow, 6 games on a Saturday. Well, Windsor and Erie were postponed. Hamilton defeated Niagara 6-3. Oshawa lost to Peterborough 5-2. Flint over Saginaw 4-2. In overtime, it was the Sioux over Barrie 4-3, and Owen Sound over Guelph. Or Guelph. Guelph? No, Guelph. That's how it sounds. Guelph. 6-3 final score. That is your Ontario League. Oops. Oop. Let's try it this way. Okay, let's get to the rest of the minor league hockey games. Yes. It hurt. Okay, there we go. I think we got it. No, that's not what we want. No, that isn't what we want. What do we want? There we are. Happy landings, kids. Okay, let's go to the ECHL, the East Coast Hockey League, find out how they did this evening. It's a long way to Tipperary, a long way to go. If I don't hit that Geico commercial again, it'll be something weird. All right. For every reason, turn. I'm going to do this like I did last time. Grr. All right. Ooh. How you doing there? Okay, let's see. Goody gumdrops. Let's go this way. Let's go to the ECHL. And, well, come on. Give me a little brochet here. Okay. Wow. This is all confusing. Nope. We're going to do this correctly. How do I correct thee? Let me correct thy ways. Okay, somewhere around here we have tonight's hockey scores. So let's get this right. Okay. Come on. Oh, okay, so they don't start till tomorrow. Thank you. Okay, so the ECHL doesn't start back until tomorrow. Southern Professional Hockey League's the spiel. That's right, the spiel. The spiel. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're doing here. Let's do the spiel. And there were only about so many games on Saturday. Let's give you the final scores. Fayetteville Marksmen over the Pensacola Ice Flyers 3-2. Making mayhem, making bacon, and turning it into sizzling. Well, Macon Mayhem defeated the Birmingham Bulls by a score of 4-2. Huntsville Havoc over the Roanoke Oriole Yard Dogs by a score of 5-3. Peoria Rivermen over the Vermilion Country Bobcats. I said country, it's County Bobcats, 4-0. And Quad City Storm over the Knoxville Ice Bears, 5-2. Dandelion says, I am listening. I'm just practicing my mandolin at the same time. The mandolin. The sexiest, well, next to the kazoo, the sexiest musical instrument. And there you go on that. So let the mandolin play and let the love begin. Anyway, what am I doing? Okay, come on. Come on, there we go. Thank you. Okay, Federal Prospects Hockey League, you got in. Yay. Let's see if you gave us a rocking wrap-up to Tui here. Wrap-up to Tui. Well, if this wasn't enough, the Delaware Thunder Professional Hockey League postponed its game against the Birmingham Black Bears due to severe weather. I think they all did. If you want to know the gosh honest fallopian tube. Let's see. Do we have any scores? Any? Man. Come on, guys. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Right now, it is Columbus defeated Port Huron 5-9. Danbury and Carolina are in progress. And right now we're going to pop in and see what their score is. The score is 3-2. Danbury, the Hat Tricks over the Thunderbirds. And we're just waiting for, I do believe, the third period to begin. Okay, so that's it for the spiel. And that's it for our hockey segment. Not so sexy the way I play. Oh, come on. I bet you play good. Anyway, let's get you some headlines. And the big headline is he or isn't he? Will he or won't he? That's a lot of questions. But at 12:30 today, it looked like Tom Brady was announcing he was hanging up his spikes after a glorious career in the National Football League. But there was something wrong with that statement. Tom Brady's father said ESPN was full of it. And those of us that believed ESPN are ashamed. Yes, we are all ashamed, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Tom Brady and his father both said that he has not formally announced his decision. He has not yet informed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's right. Those close to Buccaneer quarterback Tom Brady anticipate the 7-time Super Bowl champion will announce his retirement from the NFL in the near future. NFL insider for CBS Sports Jason LaConfort reported Friday. As of now, the 44-year-old reigning Super Bowl MVP has yet to make a formal announcement about his future. Yes, I agree. Soap opera nonsense. Tom Brady has said that he will not make a circus out of this to disrupt the AFC-NFC Championship Finals on Sunday, nor the Super Bowl. He will wait until the time is appropriate. Brady has also not yet officially informed Tampa Bay of his plans for 2022 and beyond. According to his agent Don Yee, his father, Tom Brady Sr., and Buccaneers coach Bruce Arians. All three men provided statements to various media members amid Saturday reports from ESPN, NFL Network, and, sadly, us, that indicated Brady had decided to retire after 22 seasons in the league. Teammates and close associates of Brady remain convinced that the all-time great is preparing to retire from the game, so says La Confora Friday. With a formal announcement expected shortly, those peers believe Brady went into this postseason knowing it would be his final run, no matter the outcome in the playoffs. Within the Bucs organization, sources said there has been a growing sense that the team will end up in the market for a new starting quarterback next season. They might as well also just look for somebody else to replace Gronk, because when Tom Brady says goodbye, so too does Gronk. Adam Schefter of ESPN and Jeff Darlington took it a step further Saturday, reporting that Brady is retiring amid family and health reasons and believes this is the right moment to end his playing career. I call bullshit on that. NFL media quickly followed suit, echoing the report. Teammates, past and present, soon chimed in on social media, paying their respects to Brady's 22-year career. Now, I put down a simple tweet that says, can we wait for official confirmation instead of hearsay and rumor? Tom Brady will announce his retirement when and if he wants to, in his time, in his good time. And, well, let's put it this way, folks. The championships and the Super Bowl are not the good time to do it. Yee and Brady Sr. since denied that the quarterback has decided to hang up his cleats. Brady's father told Mike Giardi of NFL Media, this story is total conjecture. Tom has not made a final decision one way or another, and anybody else that says that he has is absolutely wrong. Brady Sr. also told Cron TV that his son is not retiring. Meanwhile, Brady reportedly contacted Buccaneer General Manager Jason Licht to confirm he is yet to make a final decision on his future, according to Mike Silver of Bally Sports. Arians confirmed as much Saturday, telling Jenna Lane of ESPN that Brady is not even close to making up his mind yet, and shared that sentiment with Tampa Bay. Brady's TB12 sports company has backtracked on the QB status as well. The company's official Twitter account posted a salute to Brady earlier in the day, listing his career achievements as a nod to his retirement, but has deleted the post. So those of you who screenshot it, light it up. Ian Rappaport of NFL Media stood by reporting on Brady's decision later in the day, reiterating that Brady does plan to retire and calling the denials of earlier reports an issue of timing more than anything. No duh. Essentially, those close to a quarterback remain convinced he will call it a career, even if the QB's camp hasn't finalized a formal announcement. Don't forget, folks, CBS will have the Kansas City Cleveland game. And no, wait, is it Kansas City and Cleveland? Yeah, Kansas City. No, it's Kansas City and Cincinnati on CBS. Fox will have the LA Rams, San Francisco 49ers. There we go. Okay, let's hit some. Get a drink of water here for a moment. At this rate, they'll be sweeping the dust off his withered remains off the field before he retires. I kind of agree with you. No, I always drink to have an arepa. How many do you have arepas do you make? 8 different flavors. Arepa, grilled steak. Almost like a corn pita, and you put whatever you want in there. Okay, after the season Jim Harbaugh has, well, we all knew this would be coming. That's right. The NFL has come to call upon Jim Harbaugh again. The Vikings recently narrowed their head coaching search to 6 candidates, according to ESPN. Oh boy. But their radar expanded in a big way Saturday, days after hiring former 49er and Browns executive Kwesi Mensah as their new general manager. The team is interviewing Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh for its own top coaching vacancy, per Mike Fiorio of Pro Football Talk. Cleaning house after the 2021 season, the Vikings could be looking to reunite Adolfo Mensah with Harbaugh, who worked alongside the new GM in San Francisco. The NFL is aware of Harbaugh's interview per Florio and is awaiting the formal paperwork that must be filed for all head coaching interviews. This is Harbaugh's first known interview of the 2022 hiring cycle, and its most substantive connection to an NFL team since his abrupt departure from the league as 49ers head coach following the 2014 season. The 58-year-old Harbaugh has led Michigan to a combined 61-24 record since taking the top job at his alma mater in 2015. Before that, he spent 4 years as a 49er coach, going 44-19-1 and guiding San Francisco to 3 NFC championships as well as 1 Super Bowl. He exited prior to the 2015 campaign due to a fracture with 49ers management. At the time, Adolfo Mensah was the director of football research and development for the 49ers. Harbaugh, the older brother of Ravens coach John Harbaugh, has been speculated as a target for multiple teams' head coaching jobs over the years, but has not advanced in an official interview process. The Vikings have hosted at least half dozen others to interview for the job held last by Mike Zimmer, including Cowboys offensive coordinator Kellen Moore, Rams offensive coordinator Kevin O'Connell, and 49ers defensive coordinator DeMarco Ryans. All right, so that circus is going out. Well, as you know, the Kansas City Chiefs will take on Cincinnati tomorrow afternoon, but they will be doing it without the services of Damon Arnett. Less than 2 weeks after signing with the Chiefs, former Raider first-round pick Damon Arnett is once again without a team amid more legal troubles. Kansas City released the 25-year-old cornerback on Saturday, according to Tom Pelissero of NFL Media, after the cornerback was arrested late Friday night in Las Vegas. Arnett faces charges of assault with a deadly weapon, carrying a concealed weapon without permit, and possession of controlled substances, as NFL.com reported. Drafted 19th overall by the Raiders in 2020, Arnett was detained at Clark County Detention Center this morning. Police records indicate after a report of a person with a gun surfaced at the Park MGM Hotel and Casino Friday night. He was also charged with possession of marijuana or cannabis and possession of a Class 1 or 2 level controlled substance, per Metro Police Department Lieutenant Justin Byers. He just signed with the Chiefs on January 20th, inking a futures deal that included a commitment to intense counseling and zero tolerance, according to Pelissero. Arnett was previously released by the Raiders in November after social media video surfaced of him posing with guns and threatening to kill someone. He was also subject to multiple lawsuits in 2021 per the Vegas Review-Journal, facing allegations of assault and hit and run. Arnett briefly spent time on the Dolphins practice squad after his departure from Vegas before signing with the Chiefs earlier this month. He appeared in 13 career games since entering the NFL, but could also face league discipline in the wake of his latest off-field troubles. He done. Speaking of bad boys, Thursday's game between the Los Angeles Lakers and Philadelphia 76ers ground to a half in the fourth. It did a ground to a halt in the fourth quarter when Carmelo Anthony got into an altercation with a pair of fans at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Those fans were quickly ejected from the arena before the game resumed, ending in a victory for the 76ers. One of those fans has subsequently been banned from the Wells Fargo Center for life, according to Keith Pompey of the Philadelphia Inquirer. Chris Haynes of Yahoo Sports reported after the game that one of the fans who was ejected kept calling Anthony boy and yelled at him to get in the corner, boy, and keep shooting, boy. Ugh. Anthony confirmed after the game that there were two groups of fans calling him boy, and he felt those fans crossed the line. I know the feeling. It is what it is, Anthony said. Some things was said unacceptable. I'm cool with fans heckling, fans talking trash, cheering for the team, for their team or the other team. I'm all for that. But when you cross certain lines as a man, that's what you're going to see. That's what you're going to see. Excuse me. That's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to see. That's what you're going to get. Now I got it. I'm sure the people that's in charge will take care of it. My job is done when it comes to this. When asked about potential discipline, Anthony deferred. That's up to me. I'm not in control of that. Only thing that I can do is sometimes you play through it. You try to play through certain things. You play through the heckle, but that's all fun and games. I've been doing that for 19, 20 years, especially coming here. It's been a great place to come and play, and I know how the fans are here, but there's just certain things you don't bring to any type of sporting event, just certain things you don't say to anybody. If I was outside, I bumped into you, you said those things to me, then it would be a totally different story. But again, it's out of my hands now. So however they want to play it, they'll play it. Now, the NBA has sadly dealt with a number of high-profile fan incidents. In recent years, Anthony's teammate Russell Westbrook was subject to racial taunts from a fan in Utah in 2019, and LeBron James similarly dealt with such an incident in Atlanta last season. Another fan threw a water bottle at Kyrie Irving in Boston during last spring's playoffs. Teams typically respond swiftly by banning fans that engage in such behavior from arenas, but sadly, the league has struggled to prevent these incidences. I have an idea. It might cost some publicity, but maybe you should stop selling booze after, say, the third period. Think about the third quarter. Mm. Mm. Okay. Let's get going. And Torrey Pines, going into golf now. Torrey Pines, Luke List edged Will Zalatoris in a playoff for a very hard-fought win, and he had a golden putter. I'll tell you, he had actually a golden club because his putts were amazing. Okay, we already did that story. All right. Hi there. Well, okay. Let's go to the Royal Rumble. And, well, we don't have any of the results, but let's see. Brock Lesnar won his match against San Benito, whoever he is. Oh, boy. Okay, we won't do the Royal Rumble. I thought it ended, but it didn't. So we continue on our little, there we go, our little headlines. We'll give you the, oh, boy. Cursed bots are everywhere. Let's see. Let me see if I, there we go. Boom. Go for it. Kick that butt out. Excuse me. I'm belching up a little storm here. Okay, and the longtime Patriots defensive coordinator Josh McDaniels is very serious about the opportunity to emerge as head coach in Las Vegas, with both the coach and that organization doing extensive research ahead of the Raiders formally requesting to interview him on Thursday. Okay, let us go to our our soccer department. There we go. There we go. Let's go to our soccer section. And not much going on in soccer. Let's just give you some of the scores. Bots smited. Yay. I love how you smite them bots. In Scottish Premiership action, Ross County and the Rangers tied at 3. Celtic over Dundee United 1-0. Heart of Midlothian over Motherwell 2-0. Livingston over Hibernian 3-2. In Africa Cup of Nations in the quarterfinals, Cameroon over Gambia 2-0. Burkina Faso over Tunisia 1-0. And let's see what we got. In the Sirmu Premier League, it was Barrytown United over Conakry Nomads 3-2. Cardiff and Flint Town United tied at 2. Irish Premiership, Coleraine over Linfield 3-0. Glenavon over Crusaders 1-0. I shall wield my mighty 10-meter wrench of smiting with honor. My hero. 1-0 Glenavon over Crusaders. 3-2 Dungeon and Swifts over Carrick Rangers. Glentoran over Warren Point Town 1-0. Larne over Portadown 4-0. And in the Australian A-League, Brisbane Roar over Western Sydney 3-0. Western United over Melbourne 1-0. And in the Swiss Super League, Zurich over Serviette 1-0. Young Boys over Lugano 1-0. And that gives us a few moments to give you the proper look at all the fun, all the thrills of what the world plays, which is sports. So let's go. In Italy basketball, Virtus Bologna over Cremona 79-71. In Swedish hockey, Farjestad over Oskarshamn 2-0. Orebro over Djurgården 7-1. We're going to update you on one of the only games that are left. In the 11th minute mark of the third period, we're still scoreless between Calgary and Vancouver. In Finland, JYP over Kalpa 4-2. Saipa over Kuku 4-3. Vasan Sport over Turku 3-1. And Pelicans over Jukurit 3-0. And in the women's women's singles final of the Australian Open, it was who, Steve? Who? Let's see if I can get the name here. Okay, bada boom, bada bing, oi. Come on, give me there we go. And there we go. Ash Barty of Australia has won her homeland's Australian Open women's tennis title, the breaking a long-standing drought. That's right. That's right. She broke the drought. And coming up a bit later on today is an example. Coming up in the men. Where's the men's thing, guys? Come on, where's the men's? Okay. Let's get to Rafael Nadal will go up against Medvedev. That will be at 3:30 in the morning. That's U.S. time. So there you go. The Aussie Open. We have covered it as best as we could. Okay, now then. I guess we are done here. But we're not done totally, kids. No, sir. We got a little time limit, little timers here. Where's the beloved bag of joy, bag of fun? Yes, the bag. Yipe. Gotta stand it like this. Okay. Ooh. See, what are we looking at here? Where are we looking at? That's Paraqueen, Doctor Who, and the War. Oh boy. Is it up there? Oh, there we are. Okay, it is time now that we do this for the remainder of the moment. Here we go. It's time now to do. There we go. There. Ooh. I'm just a little sore. All right, let's go to chapter 2 of Veil Walker. That's right. We are reading the Veil Walker. Doing a live reading of the Veil Walker. Yay. Explain to me, step by step. Did you see any markings on the body? Did I read this yesterday? The day before? Let me check it. Oh, yes. We read this portion. Man, let's look on here. Oh, no, we didn't. We didn't. We did not. Okay, so we go back to. Boy, this is fun, isn't it? You know, explain to me, step by step. Did you see any markings on the body? Dude, we've been watching this goofy ass dude streaming, and IDK, he just got yanked out of it. Nowhere. We knew the place because it's on our bus route, and when we came in, it smelled like shit, and I couldn't see any marks. But we didn't stick around to check out some naked dead dude. Nino, are you okay? Don't ever do this to us again. Titi, I'm sorry. Titi, I'm sorry. Now that wait till I tell your mother about this. Kids said the markings weren't there when they saw the body. Sounds like we should open this place back up and throw their batshit crazy asses in a cell. Peters, you know why the asylum was closed in the first place? Yeah. An employee murdered a few patients, maybe 19, 20 years ago. Weren't you on the force back then? Any similarities to those old murders, Peters? You're making an old man think back. but from what I remember, it seems similar. Why didn't you make that connection sooner? Listen here, Ricky Martin. I've been doing this longer than you've been alive. It's probably a copycat or some loony, 'cause I gunned down that prick myself. I must head to bed. Good night. Good night, my friend. You do this job for as long as I have, and all that shit starts to smell the same. Looks like you stopped carrying a long time ago. It seems tonight might not be such a bore after all. 2 meals in a single day? Oh, Alexander, you spoil me. Harris, there's an old med center inside. Have the body moved over there. I have someone coming in for an autopsy. I want my specialist to take a good look at the body before anyone else goes poking around it. I'll radio Officer Jordan and Soto to move it. All right, that's not protocol. I need to grab something for my car and have a look around. You two stick with the body till my guy gets here. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy. That's not how. Can't believe the chief allowed some shit PI to break protocol like this. Some agency with a ton of pull called it in. I worked the case with him before you. Make sure to bring that pathologist here before heading out. Well, you don't have to tell me twice. I was dying to get out of here. Don't hold your breath. I bet we can get hung up on something. Get gone before I write both of you up. I don't get paid enough to deal with dipsticks like those two. I shouldn't have come back to this beep over town. Why did you transfer away in the first place? Wife wanted to move closer to family. Honestly, I was happy to leave. Nothing but bad memories in this haunted town. And with about 2 minutes left, we will continue Chapter 3, Vale Walker, a live reading. How live? You just saw live reading. Hopefully, if time permits tomorrow, we will do another live reading of this fun book. We are plumb out of time, and we will be back quicker than you could say Jack Robinson and do it in an accent.
Is there mail on the floor to your left? Look down behind near your chair back there. There's 2 envelopes. No, on the left.
Oh. That's going to wrap things up for us. And we'll see you tomorrow night, midnight Eastern, for our Sunday show. Thank you for joining us. I'm Steve the Baxman Baxley, and we look forward to having you with us tomorrow at midnight. Till then, have a great night, everybody. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Producciones in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. Good night, everybody. Be well, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night at midnight.